Welcome guys, we are live in Wolverhampton. How am you? City of Wolverhampton Council. Look at that. Out of the darkness cometh the light. And out of the 70s cometh this monstrosity. Anyway, we're here in Wolverhampton with Gary Bennett of Stop the Boats Wolverhampton. Show you where we are. We're outside what they call the cathedral these days. When I think it was about the year 2000 under the Millennium Project, they converted Wolverhampton from a town to a city. But we're at the Civic building, or the Civic Centre. Absolute monstrosity. Anyway, stop waffling. We'll get over to Gary Bennett, and see why we're here. Yeah, Gary, we're live now on YouTube.
Yep. And
I thought I was going to be quiet on this one and not ask you questions, and you just talk.
This is non-political, non-racist. I'm just an idiot from Wolverhampton who can see what they've done to my town. The way the HMOs have been built around here, they're requiring plan permission for the HMOs in the town. Right? This is all about protecting our women and our children. Right? Wolverhampton signed up to the City of Sanctuary in 2012, and the councillor, God bless him, was named Councillor Lawrence. He signed us up to it in 2012, not asking the public or anything. He left the gates wide open to anybody that wanted to come into this town from anywhere without any checks or anything. He did that. He wasn't consulted as a public, he wasn't consulted. And now, my initial reaction was, I don't like my town being left wide open. Right, that was my attitude. So I didn't agree with it. Challenged various councillors and stuff, and it was literally like talking to a block of concrete. However, it has since progressed since then. What it is now is there are 16 schools. I've got the names in my back pocket.
Do you want to get that list and read it out, actually? Because if you are in the Wolverhampton area, folks,
I'll read the list.
this is, you have to bear with us, it's very impromptu. It's very important that you know about this, what's going on in our schools. So if you are in the Wolverhampton, is this Wolverhampton and South Staffs, or literally just Wolverhampton?
No, this is just Wolverhampton.
This is literally just Wolverhampton. These are the ones we know about.
You've got, sorry about
It's very windy as well.
Yeah. You've got Bantock Primary School.
See if we can get that on the live as well.
You've got Bantock Primary School.
Yeah.
Gawthorne Park Primary, Graysley Primary, Merrydale Primary, Ormiston New Academy, Reigate Primary, where I went to school, right? Peter and Paul's Catholic Primary Academy, St Andrew's Primary School, Horden Road, which is where my kids went.
Wow.
St Luke's COV Primary, St Michael's COV, St Teresa's Catholic Primary, St Regis, I think it is, COV Academy, Stonelawn Primary, and you've now got the last few on the back list, the Royal Primary School, Villiers Primary School, Woden'sfield Primary School. All these have become, I don't know if it's been forced on them or what, City of Sanctuary schools. What they propose to do is your children will be told, asked, whatever, to write letters of welcome, love letters, and when the time comes up, they'll be asked to send a Valentine's card to our friends, the asylum seekers. What this council doesn't realise, it's basically told to dispersal. What they don't realise is that leaves the door wide open for abuse. All they've got to do is find where that child is, get that child. When they abuse that child, if they abuse that child, let's say, they can then go to court saying there's mitigating circumstances because they were invited.
Yes.
It's come to light to me, the two schools, I don't know what area it is, children to get their dinner are fingerprinted. The second thing is, one child, the lady, the mum was online, where the child actually, and her classmates, I think she's about maybe 5, 6, 7 years of age, actually was videoed, and those videos were sent to the asylum seekers as a message of welcome.
Wow.
What are they playing at? I'm a one-man protest today.
Yep.
I'm not bloody, I don't want anybody in. This is my protest because it's a full council meeting.
So there's a full council
There's a
meeting
full council meeting.
around about now, but we're not sure whether they've come in this way or whether they've come in around the back. Hello.
What my primary objective is risk reduction, risk elimination to our women and children. You cannot walk around this. I wouldn't, if I was a woman, I wouldn't walk in Wolverhampton after 6:30 at night. You will leave yourself wide up to abuse. I'm just trying to protect women and children and eliminate the risk of abuse. That's all I'm doing.
Just getting a lockdown of the doors now by the security.
It's not political. It's not racist. It's about all children, all faiths, denominations, races. It's about all our children. It doesn't matter what ethnic background you're from. It's about your kids. I don't expect to be joined, but I'm standing here to make a point to this lot here, who I've been trying to talk to, the leader of the council, Mr. Civic, for over 3 months. I've contacted social services.
Now, when you say leader of the council, is that like Patrick Harley at Dudley, who's the Conservative leader?
Indeed.
So not the CEO, the leader.
No, he's the leader of the
Right,
council.
yeah.
Right. And it's full Labour council, whatever they want they get. Take a walk around Wolverhampton and see how many signs are on doors from the planning. They're turning them into HMOs.
Which they're doing. I've just seen 2 where they're doing under sui generis. Yeah, sui generis planning. For those that don't know, that's like generic planning.
As I would like to say, you had no need to come today, but thank you.
No problem at all.
I'll give you.
But what we're doing, just while people are, yeah, absolutely, while people are on the live, this Saturday, the 20th, Goldthorne, yeah.
This Saturday, the 20th, and if anybody argues with me, I'll tell them in the lies. The 20th of September, 12 noon, we're having a demonstration at the Goldthorne Hotel on the Penn Road, and all are welcome.
Absolutely. Now the gold.
Every colour, every faith, whatever,
Yeah.
you're all welcome.
And last night, talking about faiths and colours and all this kind of stuff, last night you attended a similar protest, didn't you, for the Sikh community? Is that right?
Protest.
Well, gathering.
What me and my good lady did was, we heard about this lady who'd been raped. It's irrelevant what religion she was.
Yeah.
It's irrelevant. But we went over there to give our support and our respect to the lady's family, who had their daughter or their wife, or I don't know who the lady was, because for some strange reason, there's been no names or whatever put on in the press, which really makes me think, what are they hiding?
Yeah.
But we went over to a vigil for a lady.
And this was in Albury. Yeah.
Yes. And we went to show our respects. And when I got there, I was horrified. The far left, Antifa, who else was it? I think it was the socialists, what they call them, the National Socialists or something.
Yeah, they're all lunatics.
They were all
Purple
there.
Air Brigade.
They turned it into a far left event.
And did they come with brand new boards? Those
They come up with the boards.
refugees welcome? Was there any of that? Gaza?
No to racism.
No, stand up to racism.
I stood there and I thought, this is an insult on the people of
Yeah.
our daughter rape.
It's an
This is about
absolute
homage
insult.
to her,
Yeah.
And it's about showing our respects, not as white people, right? As people. It's about showing our respect.
And what the
Rape is rape.
I think I told you as well last Sunday, the Sunday Mercury, which is now the Birmingham Evening Mail,
Yes.
run a front page and a 2-page article inside, loosely connecting our little protest or little gathering at the Ibis Hotel in Albury,
Yes.
with us being racist, far-right extremists, egging the community on and kind of blaming us for the rape of this poor lady who happens to be Sikh.
Whenever any organisation you get, you've always got a couple of bad ones. And this is not organised. Most of the people that protest are just mums and dads.
Yeah.
Or grandparents. My grandparents.
There's a lot of kids, little lads and...
Kids, you know, things like that. And it's not fun, really.
And the one at the Goldthorne, as people know who follow me on YouTube and Facebook, I've been in the Goldthorne 4 times over the last probably 4.5 years.
Yes.
Originally, I believe the Goldthorne was a full illegal immigrant processing centre. There was a lot more security. It was run by Ciro.
That's correct.
These days, I went in, was it about 2 weeks ago with, about 2 weeks ago with DP audits. And what we discovered was it's still run by Ciro, but it's turned into kind of, how do you put it, a refugee scattering or circulating. Dispersal, that's the one I'm looking for. So it's turned into a dispersal hotel.
Yeah.
Now, my understanding is they still shouldn't be allowed out, these people. The reason being, these are the ones that are awaiting appeal. So they've probably arrived on a boat, even though we know that most boats have wings and fly.
Yeah.
And they may have well been around other hotels.
Correct.
They've applied for asylum.
Correct.
They've been declined, some of them. The ones that have passed basically become refugees.
Yes.
They then get put in places like the Quality Hotel, we believe.
Probably refugees.
Then HMOs, genuine ones.
Yeah.
But when they've come through 17 safe countries and it's come from a country to begin with that's got no problems.
Like the sham of the old,
Yeah.
the old system.
So, back to the Quality Hotel, just to keep on the one thing for now.
Yes.
This Saturday, the 20th, 12 o'clock. But like I say, folks, we don't know. I'd hazard a guess there's about 150 blokes in there from what I witnessed. There's around 6 to 8 security guards from Mighty or Mitty or whatever they're called. There was an Indian lady who was seemingly the manager, and they were all quite calm with us. Oh, and there was a young lady in her 20s who claimed to be a child locked in the laundry. And the laundry had one candy washing machine and one Zanussi.
I saw that.
Yeah, in a hotel. So there's a massive car park, front entrance off the dual carriageway, Penn Road, parking on Tesco's opposite or behind.
Yeah.
And we're hoping to get people there for about 12. We've got PA now, we've got music. Gary might even bring his 12-string acoustic guitar and give us a tune.
Maybe. But what I will
Maybe.
say is, I'm not bothered if anybody turns up. Somebody's going to make a stand. And what people, you don't look at the bigger picture. There's an organisation that you just mentioned called Ciro.
Can't read it.
They're called Ciro.
Yeah.
This government is welded at the hip with Ciro, who belong to BlackRock, who own 30% of the housing in the UK. They're buying into it and they are taking over. It's a globalist movement, we all know that. We're not stupid. But these people think we are stupid, right?
Absolutely.
Ciro runs a prison service. He runs all the HMOs, or many of the HMOs, and it also is fixed in to the DHSS
Yeah.
and give people the benefits. This company has got to be outlawed in the UK. It's got to be outlawed because they are not interested in the UK, they're interested in profits. Ciro are evil. I've dealt with them myself. When I had, I shouldn't say personal things, but I had, what was it? Housing benefit, sorry, not housing benefit, interest, a sort of an interest benefit when I, to help me with my interest when I was disabled.
Okay, yeah.
Off the DHSS. When that stopped in April of 1 year, I thought, great. Ciro bombarded me if I wanted a loan to help me. They would not leave me alone. And I told the DHSS what's happening, and they said, oh, just ignore it. 50 times they got in touch with me because they wanted to get the grips on my house, which I worked bloody hard for all my life. So beware of this company called Ciro. They're inherently evil. But the point of today's is this.
Yeah, and I just want to say, while you were talking then, Gary, I've just... No, absolutely, yeah. Yeah. We'll just turn the camera away, because we do get accused sometimes of filming children. And we all need to get a job, but it is out of hours now. I think you've retired anyway, pretty much, haven't you, Gary?
What's that?
You know, for people that are in the comments that are saying getting a job. But no, I just want to say, I've just... Yeah, someone's put in the comments, get a job, cheeky buggers. But I just want to quickly say, I have just looked at some of the comments. You got Bear Britain watching. Big up Bear Britain. He's put Gary, proper British old school geezer, and is it his wife? I think he's put in 2 comments. It's your fiance, good lady. Soon to be, mate to be, soon to be. Lovely wife, great people, yeah. Is there any Antifa? I'd consider everybody inside this building both Antifa and a terrorist.
That person who commented about get a job.
Yeah.
At nearly 73 years of age, having businesses, working hard all my life, paying vast amounts of VAT, income tax, PAYE for my employees, I think I've done my bit.
Absolutely.
I haven't got long to run. But if the last thing that I do is to try and save my country and the little kiddies who I adore little kiddies, right? I've just got this affinity with them. I don't know how. Vanessa would tell you, right? To help the women and the children of this town, never be a city, this town, the Midlands and this land, then I will go to my maker happy as long as I've stood up and done my bit, right? So those who say, get a job. I'll tell you what, mate, if you worked as hard as me, whoever that idiot is, right, you'd have a broken back now, mate.
Absolutely.
So, on your bike, and I'll oil
But you could reverse that the other way around. If I send you to get a job, they think you're young.
Yeah, it's that new cap he's got on, isn't it? That's what it is.
If I think I'm young.
There you go.
Bits. Thank you very much.
So what's that church called there? Because you were saying that's why it's now
That
called
was the first building, I believe, built in Wolverhampton. That is St Peter's Church. Lady Wolfruna had it built.
Let me get a bit
because
closer so
the
I
name
can
of
so we
this-
can pick the
name
sound
of
up.
this
It's very
church-
windy.
Sorry, the name of Wolverhampton comes from the Anglo-Saxon. It's Wolverhampton. Wolfram means Lady Wolfruna. Hing is Anglo-Saxon for high, and ton is Anglo-Saxon for town. So it's Wolverhampton. That's why we're Wolfrunians. That, I believe, is categorised now as a cathedral, because you've got to have a cathedral in a city. It's still St Peter's Church, and to my disgrace, I've never been in there. And what I am an Anglican, and what really upsets me.
That'd be nice, the church in the background actually, like that. It's just the wind.
My church has not outspoken about these grooming gangs and the rest of it, right? Which I'm disgusted with, right? The reason they're not commenting on it is because they've got so many paedophiles within the church.
Absolutely.
And the biggest thing I found out yesterday night, my MP, who I saw on Friday, whose answers were no, 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 and he was speaking through a medium because he was sitting next door to him, he's number 2. Everything I said to the police, to the council, we all know that's a waste of time. My MP, I found out last night, was one of the MPs that signed some sort of document or something in Parliament to blank out and get rid of the rape gang and the grooming gang inquiry. He voted against it. His name is, I'll name him and shame him, his name is Wahinder Jus. Wahinder Jus. Remember that name. Because when your daughter's hurt or whatever, if you know anybody who's been assaulted, even just hit, right, remember his name. Because he's one of the guys that's trying to block this. He's already blocked it by the memo he sent to the Prime Minister. He's also one of the guys, he said to me in a letter, which I've got a pile of communications from him, about the abortion till birth. What he said was, he said, I have my own conscience tell me to vote this way. As far as I'm concerned, any MP that stands for Parliament hasn't got a conscience because they're not allowed to voice personal opinions. They are representatives of the constituents, not themselves. Simple as that. He's making his point where we can't make ours because he's not listening. But Wahinder just voted against having the rape grooming gangs scandal. He voted against it. Every woman, regardless of race, faith, colour, any child, exactly the same, deserves to be safe and have a safe home, safe environment, safe school, and safe town, and safe country to live in, right? And that is what I'm here for today.
And for those just joining us, a couple of people just messaged me, said, what are you doing in Wolverhampton? What are we here for? So I'm down with Gary again. And, do you want to go on me live or not? No. Gary and his fiancée, his lady, we're outside, City of Wolverhampton. Let me quickly show you. City of Wolverhampton Council. Great motto. Out of darkness cometh the light. The staff member there probably doesn't want to be on camera. No, so she's walked straight back in. But there is a council meeting on in there tonight. Still some staff working away. But I'm down here with Gary. One-man protest tonight in this glorious building, the Civic building. Look at that, isn't it lovely? 1970s architecture. There you go. See if we can get a little word. So Gary, for those just joining us, very quickly,
Yes.
City of Wolverhampton and City of Sanctuary Scheme, it's our belief, is it not, that they've paid, this company's paid, to join that nonsense?
They pay a fee, and the CEO, it's supposed to be a charitable organisation. The CEO, I've checked, it's a lady with a double barrel name. It was originally started by 2 guys. She's paid in excess of £350,000 a year for her
Flipping
business.
heck.
Right. I've got to keep saying, right, I'll send just like somebody from Wolverhampton.
Can you do how am ya?
I can't do that.
Can't you do
sorry.
call you how do how am
No,
ya?
I'm not a yam.
Oh, okay.
I've just got an accent. Right. These people are about as much good as a chocolate fire guard, right? Because they don't listen to you. But getting back to
You're not allowed fires now. They're not sustainable and there's too much carbon.
Yeah, that's it. The City of Sanctuary is an organisation that is purely, these people, I think, pay a fee. I don't know if it's monthly, yearly, or just a one-off fee. The City of Sanctuary makes a lot of money, and I advise people to just check them out. The City.
They've got their own website, haven't they? You can read all about it on their own website. But essentially, they're encouraging children at this moment in time in schools.
Yes.
We've already read the list out once, so perhaps do it again in a second.
Yeah.
I'll certainly take a picture of that and put it in the.
16 schools in Wolverhampton.
Yeah.
What they've done is, my first, when I heard about this, I didn't realise they'd signed up in 2012. So, my analytical mind says to me, did they know something we didn't? Right, that's what makes me think. But anyway, I didn't like the doors of Wolverhampton being thrown to Tom, Dick and Harry, whoever they are in the world, unchecked. So that's what I didn't like. I kept a little quiet about it because I thought, what can I do, one man? You know, I'm just an idiot from Wolverhampton, what can I do? However, when I found out that they're getting children in these 16 primary schools, and strange enough, they're all in areas with a high migrant concentration, which is, that sort of occurred to me. 16 schools in Wolverhampton, right? They've told them, asked them, whatever, to write letters of welcome, effectively love letters, to the new people, the asylum seekers that are coming in to make them feel welcome. And also there's plans for them to send them Valentine's cards when that time approaches. However, the risk to these children, the social services here are a waste of time. They should have been on that like a cheap, all over it like a cheap suit. What they're doing is, they are actually leaving the gates of abuse wide open. All one person's got to do, even a Wolverhampton, even a Birmingham person, right? All they've got to do is find out where the school is, find a child. If they abuse that child, they can go to court and they can say, well, I was invited, Your Honour.
Absolutely.
That's what they call mitigating circumstances.
Yeah.
Right? The parents didn't invite them. And how can a 5-year-old child invite anybody? The two horror stories I've heard was that some school just outside Wolverhampton, I think, the children have to give a fingerprint to make sure they pay for the dinners. A fingerprint in a child.
So they're doing
Right.
biometric DNA,
Yeah,
iris scanning,
biometric
all
DNA.
sorts in schools now.
Right.
Yeah.
The other one was
Videos.
the lady.
Oh, the
I think-
CCTVs and all that.
I think this
No,
lady.
video and children.
They're videoing the children.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sent
Wow.
to
I
them.
think this lady in Dudley, a daughter went home to her, a young girl, and she said, Mummy, I've been on the television or something like that. And what they did was, they videoed these kids and sent it to the asylum seekers. the
Okay.
boat people
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
What I will say is, we've got our own sexual abusers and paedophiles.
Yeah.
We've got our own. We haven't got to bloody import them, right? We've got enough trouble. The ones we've got here are not dealt with correctly. Anything against a child, right, should carry a minimum term of 15 years. No hesitation. Because that sentence of 15 years, right, it comes out and he can do what he wants to do again, or she comes out. Even females are abusers.
They are, absolutely.
Right? But that child or woman has to live with that until a life sentence for them. I'll rest my case.
It's all gone very silent. Look at that for a suit. Wow.
What I do find strange is still my friend.
We are, yeah.
What I do find strange is, you know, I'm an ordinary guy. I'll talk to anybody. Why don't a counsellor come out and just talk to me? I've had one.
Absolutely
I've got a thumbs
nothing.
up off the staff.
I'm wondering if we should perhaps take a walk while we're on the live round the back door, because there's a car park at the back.
They've all gone through the back.
Should we walk round with that and then come back to here?
I can't. Can you grab my thingy, please?
Are you glued to the floor?
What's up?
You're glued to these new paving stones, is that what it
I
is?
have got one horrible vice. I smoke.
Yeah.
I'm a sinner. Strike me down with a whip.
At least you don't smoke Top Guns though.
No, I'm cigarettes.
Supposed to be giving up.
Oh, is he? Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'm supposed to be giving up smoking. I think I'll give up protesting because it's, you know.
Well, you said tonight though that you know Gary hasn't advertised anybody to come here tonight. None of us have. It's he wants to do a little one-man protest here at the Civic Centre, and there are staff in there, and some of them have waved out the window. But there is a meeting of the councillors. Who are the meeting tonight? Is it a general monthly meeting?
It's a full council meeting.
Full council meeting, that's the
And
one.
what I believe is... No, it's for the windows. It's for the windows.
He's showing them at the windows.
What I believe tonight is about one of the main things on the agenda tonight, and they will wonder how I got the information, right? One of the main agendas things on the agenda tonight, I'm so led to believe, is one of the councillors who's been kicked out. I think his name, I'm not sure of his name, I think it's Brackenbridge or something like that. Said he was an ex-forces guy. He's never been in the forces.
How did you
He's never
find?
ever been in the
How did you find that out then? It's a bit bizarre.
He's that little bird over there. He flew down and told me.
Did he? Yeah. Was he off? Was he off that 5G
Yeah,
tower?
he's just having a fag.
Having a nip on the
You know,
5G
he's
tower.
just that little bird. And this one council, I think he's Council Brackenbridge, I don't know. They said he's a veteran, the rest of it, and he's not. And they found out they don't like that. And I can't understand how Labour don't like lawyers, because they're full of them. I can't understand that.
There's a door open here.
Transparency and honesty.
Absolutely. Trouble is, guys, when I see a door, I want to go in it. What is this? Oh, it's only a car park.
That's what they do. I'm only a guy. What they're frightening me for?
It's only a car park.
I've got no weapons on me. All I've got is a packet of fags and a lighter. So why are they keeping away from me? I want to talk to them.
That'd have made a fantastic not screensaver. That'd have made a fantastic thumbnail. That would, with that church behind. Oh well. So what should we do? Should we have a walk around St Peter's Square down to the? And is that an entrance there, or is that a completely? That's Unison of all places. Unison.
Notice how it backs onto the council.
Yeah, City of Wolverhampton branch. That's interesting. Hey guys, so those just joining us, we are outside of Wolverhampton Civic Centre with Gary Bennett of Stop the Boats Wolverhampton. It's very windy, I know, sorry. No wind mic today. Let's turn around and show you the sign. And the reason we're here is quite clear. Protect our children, leave the city a sanctuary, protect women and girls. Got to be careful how you say that, because I don't know whether you know that Bear Britain Audits, he had an incident last week, didn't he, when we were in Dudley outside their town hall,
Yeah.
with, we believe, I think it was an Iranian migrant. And BBA basically said to the Iranian migrant, leave our girls alone. And he said it 3 times. And I believe, though I haven't spoken to him fully yet, the police rang him, CID, I won't say which cop shop. Interesting they're called cop shops. Why might that be? Why are they called cops, folks? Well, they enforce copyright, but that's another day. That's your legal name, which is copyrighted.
There are our girls.
Yeah.
Relations and religions. So, you know, it's ridiculous. You know, protect the girls, protect the women.
Our girls, they love the pronouns and that, don't they? Anything they can get you on these days.
Yeah, it's just nitpicky.
Delusional is what it is. But yeah, guys, I think we'll lose the live here because it's that windy. When we get back to the main doors, it's getting windier and windier. I've got my body worn, so if any councillors do turn up, or any police come, or God forbid any people with yellow hair, I doubt it.
I quite like your hair.
Yellow hair?
Yeah. Do you like my hair?
I like your new hat.
Thank you very much. Peaky Blinders.
But yeah, guys, if you can get yourselves down to Wolverhampton, not today, though you can come down if you're near, come say hello.
You don't need to.
But if you can get yourself to Wolverhampton this Saturday, the 20th, to the Goldthorn Hotel on the Pen Road, we are having a little gathering. I think it was a 4-star hotel years ago, wasn't it, the
I
Goldthorn?
think it was a 5-star.
I thought it was.
But get this, Mr. Councillors and Mr. Police, you have been informed that protest is going to be there.
Yeah,
We're not doing anything illegal. We're peaceful. Everybody is welcome.
Absolutely.
Whatever race you are, whatever colour you are, whatever age you are, mums and dads, children, whatever, are welcome. Everybody's welcome.
12 o'clock this Saturday, the 20th, Goldthorn, Pen Road, Wolverhampton. Get over to Gary Bennett on Facebook as well. I see you've been watching.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.